Hey dudes, today is clear out day, as in clearing out a lot of my old crap that I've accumulated over the years. I have got so much stuff when it comes to art materials and things like that. So at the moment I'm sat on my bedroom floor, I'm surrounded by bags and boxes and books, and yeah, I don't really know what I'm going to do with it all, so I thought I would do a show and tell just to sort of show everybody what exactly I'm dealing with, and also some of my artwork that's in my A1 portfolio behind me. And I mean, it is a massive portfolio. It's the size of me sitting down, so yeah, massive thing. Oh god, I've had that for as long as I can remember. It's many years of trudging that around central London when I was younger, and it's probably full of things I've not looked at for a long time. I did chuck some of my life drawings in there each time, the ones that I felt were really good and that I appreciated, I enjoyed, so I have done those. I've run out of sleeves in my portfolio. They're very expensive, they're about £13 a sleeve, so they're not cheap. So I've actually put a lot of my life drawings over drawings that are in there, so I've got like triple drawings per sleeve, but I'll show you what I've got anyway. Before I look at my portfolio, something I've come across, two things I came across actually in my, you could say, cupboard of tricks, cupboard of magic. I found a vinyl of Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon. I have no idea how this ended up with me. I'm pretty sure this belongs to my father, who I've not seen for over a few years, and I had a little look at it, and it's just amazing. It's just got such fab, rainbow prism reflection here. It's really cool, and I don't even know if the vinyl is in here or what's in here. I haven't looked. So, oh wow, it's still got the original sleeve. And the vinyl in there with Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon, which is really fucking cool. Very cool. I'm actually quite chuffed. I actually have this in my flat, and I'm not going to throw that away. I'm going to definitely keep it. Oh, looks like there's something else in here as well. Not sure what that is. What is this? Oh, holy shit. Holy fuck, it's the actual Pink Floyd poster. Oh my god. That is really sick. I did not even know that was there. What the fuck is this? Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Wow. Just found a little gem in my cupboard. I had no idea this was in there. I've never looked in it before. That's amazing. Well, there you go. Big reveal. Show and tell, as I said. But yeah, my dad was a massive Pink Floyd fan, so I don't even know. Did I buy this for him, or was this part of his vinyl collection? I'm pretty sure this is part of his vinyl collection. I really don't know. I also found a copy of Kiss's Destroyer on vinyl. It's not in very good condition, I'll be honest with you. It's I don't even think it's got the original. Oh no, it does have the original sleeves. Oh no, I don't know if it has. Well, my friend Matthew, who lives in Birmingham, he bought this for me, which is really cool. And I've had it for quite a number of years now, bless him. So yeah, this is another cool little thing, just I think, to own the copy of Destroyer on vinyl. You can't quite beat it. You never recreate the sounds of Destroyer, will you, like on vinyl, as you do, on CD. It's never going to be quite the same. It's quite a momentous thing for a lot of Kiss fans who were around at that time when Destroyer came out and they first got that on vinyl. I wasn't one of those lucky people, because obviously I was born a lot long after that came out, but it's great to own a copy of Destroyer. So yeah, I'll show you a quick run through of some of my art books that I have lying around on the floor. I've got a lot of sketchbooks. I'm really bad. I pick up things and I really like them, and I kind of do a couple of sketches, and then I buy another book, and then I buy another book, and I need to do a couple of sketches in each one. So I end up with a lot of books with little sketches. I'm one of those people, when I was at school and I used to get a new book, I used to be so excited about writing on the first page because it was always so neat. And as you get through the book, it just became an absolute scribbling mess. But I have a little sketchbook here, a really diddy sketchbook. And I don't think there's much in this one. There's just a sketch of an eye that I wanted to do, and I think there's probably another little sketch of something. Or there's a butterfly in there. Not much more in there really, but that's a very relatively new sketchbook. I've got a very old sketchbook here from college actually, which is just covered in crap. Really, it's really old. In fact, a lot of the pages have gone missing over the years, where I've pulled them out and I've put them in other sketchbooks and built them up. I think I probably used a lot of them when I was at university. It's really broken. So you've kind of just got some sketches of a guy. I remember I was sat on the train actually, and I just drew a sketch of him because he was asleep in front of me. More charcoal sort of sketches of the train while I'm sitting on the train. Going to college or university or whatever it was. I think this was probably college. Me just writing some faff about how bored I am in my lecture, so it must have been university. Practicing sketches of noses. This was a big turning point for me, I think, when I was at university and college. Just getting to grips with the human figure and the human face. They were always my weak points, so I just kind of did that. Then I've got, oh god, some really old pictures of where I used to live, which is amazing. Actually, where I used to live, that's Eagle Pond, and that's the estate where I used to live, and Eagle Pond doesn't look anything like that anymore. This tree, for example, isn't there anymore. It was cut down, oh god, like 6-7 years ago, maybe longer. So this is very, very old. Caricatures, caricature of my father. Really quick sketches of Paul Stano. Another quick sketch of Paul Stanley. Another sketch of Paul Stanley. That's been in there for a long time, and I redid that sketch of Paul Stanley because I wasn't happy with it. Still not happy with it. I could do a much better job than that. The likeness isn't very good. I've got unfinished sketches of Love Gun. Another Kiss sketch that I started and didn't finish. I'm really bad. I start things and I never finish them. And there's lots of other things in here. A sketch of Russell Brand that I did. What's the date on this one? Can't even read it. There's a sketch of Russell Brand there that I did. Then I did a reworked sketch of Avenged Sevenfold's cover. I don't know what the front cover is, but essentially on the front cover this is a bed with a soul being pulled out of somebody, and I reworked it and I've done it so that I'm pulling actually a skeleton out of the depths of hell, kind of like a salvation thing. Started a sketch on some skull dude with things around him, and then I've just got my sketch that I did for my friend, and then we've just got lots of life drawing sketches. If I can show you, they're just very, very quick 2-second sketches of body poses with my life drawings. I've got lots and lots of life drawing stuff here because I've been going to a life drawing class for a year now, which is on Monday nights. There are some classes on Saturdays, so I break it up a little bit, and it's just improved my drawing tenfold. Perspective wise, it's just been amazing. Oh my god, this is really old. This sketchbook is one that's got a mixture of different things on it, so all different kinds of years. So this one here, that's actually a picture of my bedroom when I was a kid, which is really cool. Yeah, it's quite amazing. That actually is my bedroom. I was sat on my bed at this point and I had this snake teddy that wrapped around the bottom of my bed. There's my wardrobe, my lava lamp. I mean, look how crap that TV is. That's just a really crap TV. I think that's my PS2 and the controller. Then I've got my rug, my curtains and everything. It's quite amazing to see my bedroom. I've not seen that bedroom, oh God, for years and years. So weird. Then some other kind of sketches that I've done of the human body. This was, I tried to keep this as natural as possible, so I haven't actually done any outlines. It's purely just shading with the finger and just highlighting little points where it's quite dark, so you can get the fingers and the hands and the body sort of, you know, the body shading and shadowing, which I really liked. That's a really old one as well. That's a very old picture. A close-up of somebody there. That's just, again, playing with shading. This one here is just me faffing around, basically. So I've just got side of a face. I was just practicing shading on this one. Shading of eyes, nose and mouth and lips. That's just me fanning around, basically. What else is in here? Me getting to grips with the human body, so putting things in blocks, breaking stuff down, the body parts. It was essentially just me getting to grips with the human body, and these must be very early days when I was drawing a lot of things to do with the human body, actually. What else is in here? More... oh, me starting that Avenged Sevenfold sketch again. I was going to rework that. And then we've got more life drawing, very, very quick poses of this guy. You know, he's inside of his legs, the front of his stomach. Actually, I really, really enjoyed drawing this bloke. So fascinating to draw. I mean, most of the time, you can see here, most of the time I draw women. Most of the life models are women, so it was such a great great thing to have a guy come in who was obese, actually. So he was very, very fascinating to draw. I've got another load in here of women. Very quick sketches. We were only allowed 10 minutes to sketch them, so most of them are just charcoal sketches, which I really, really love doing. I absolutely love drawing the human body with charcoal. Another really quick one of the back there. That's just a very quick, brief look of that book. This one is a really, really old book. This is college, so I would have been 17, 18. I'm now 31. Well, nearly 31. I'm 31 in about 2-3 weeks. So this was the gaffer tape look was all the rage when I was at college. So it's mainly just crap about me designing, you know, boxes and brainstorming, and it's mainly brainstorming really in here. Then I'm quite annoyed with myself because I did some really amazing pencil sketches, and then at a later date I thought, fuck it, I'm going to do more with it. So I then started overworking them. So I overworked them with pencil, with pen, with charcoal, which I'm really annoyed about because I ruined what was underneath. That's a very quick portrait of my sisters. Human body there. Quick portraits. These are very quick sketches. I mean, there's a little elephant dude, little bumblebee, little doggy who's got a bit ruined, a lion, little bunny rabbit, and a leopard, or jaguar, sorry. Pretty swan, pretty dolphin just there. All of these are just pencil sketches. He doing some brainstorming again, lots of naked women. More brainstorming. Oh, there's Jerry Halliwell there. God, that's how old that is. Then I've got some pictures of things that I've made. So here's a sculpture of somebody, life drawing. Here's this project that I did about I can't remember what the project was called. It was such a old thing, but essentially I made the earth in the shape of a box, and I separated this box into different sections. So I don't know if you can maybe see it. Here's a picture of it. Basically, I separated into different sections, so it was in 4 sections, and each section had a different part of the world, or what I considered a different part of the world. So or different elements to the world. So in this section I had religion, spiritual things, all of that. Then I had a section that was nature, animals, the earth, that kind of thing. Then I had a section which was people, communities, that kind of thing. And then I had another section which was buildings, industry, money, greed. But I had both elements. So I had the good elements and the bad elements. And there's a little picture here that actually says, we are confined to live on the earth, the only planet with natural resources and oxygen. Our entrapment. Bit grim. So that's me saying that I felt kind of trapped on the earth at that point. I must have been in a bad place. Oh wow, this is really cool. Pictures of my t-shirt I made. I painted the darkness on a t-shirt. God, that's really old. So this must be later than college. I don't know. But I painted the darkness on the t-shirt. Oh no, this is older stuff that I've put into this book later. So it's a combination of university, college, etc. It's just a mixture of shit, basically. Earrings I've made out of plectrums, 2 guitar cases that I painted. One I had blue flames and yellow flames coming up. The other one I had musical notes sort of swelling up like that. Me playing around with photography and effects on an Apple Mac. Me with a face coming out of here. This was quite cool. I did a painting of a Fender guitar. In fact, I've got the whole thing here. It was massive. It was a huge Fender guitar that went on the wall. Massive painting, which I really, really liked. In fact, my ex-husband had it on his wall for a long time. Then you've got little dude I made. I don't even know what that is. This was a huge cushion that I made that looked like a pallet. It was absolutely massive. A massive cushion that was yeah, it was very cozy, very comfy. I don't know whatever happened to that. Guitars made out of paper mache. Again, more pictures of me playing with the camera. Oh my god, my hair is so short there. I look completely different. And I think that's really it, to be honest. In that book, that's a really old one. That's full of a mixture of stuff. And the pièce de résistance, as it were, the last thing I wanted to show you is my portfolio, which I haven't looked in for ages, so I'm quite excited about this. Ta-da! Right, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this, but this was me when I was at university, or college, sorry. So I look very, very old, very, well, not old, I just look very, what's the name? This is quite annoying, this reflection, so how am I going to get rid of this? That'll do. My hair was really short then. I had some sort of blonde, yellow root things going on. This was me just being quite expressive, self-portrait about myself. Then this is one of my friends at college. His name was Michael. And I did a really big self-portrait of him. This is on A1 paper, so yeah, really difficult to get things in perspective and get things correct, I think. Then, how am I going to do this? Then you've got some of my life drawing. Wish I could kind of show you, but it's very, very difficult. This is so heavy. But essentially, life drawing portraits. I did one in flesh tones, and the other one is like some kind of alien tones, because I wanted to kind of have a contrast of something that looks natural and unnatural. This is a portrait of my friend Una, who I haven't seen for many, many, many years. God bless her. I don't know where she is now or what she's doing, but she had such a beautiful face. And what's really frustrating for me is that now I look at this, because I'm so, you could say skilled, I've developed so much more as an artist in the last couple of decades. When I look at this now, I see so much wrong with it. So the eyes are way too big for the face, and it's all completely out of proportion. But at the time, it was, for me, quite good. This is another self-portrait. My hair was very, very short. And this is just made out of cut up pieces of card, which I'd made lots of marks on. And then I literally just tore the paper up, and I just stuck the layers of paper so that it would give this effect of just a portrait, I suppose. This is one of our models at the time when we did live drawing. Her name was Mandy. She was, I'm going to just move this iPod a little bit, bless her, she was as absolutely mad as a box of frogs. She had piercings in places that I don't want to remember, to be honest, and she used to play with these piercings. That's Amanda, or Mandy, doing her crucifix kind of position on the floor. I'm very sorry, these are all the wrong way round. My sincere apologies. It's very difficult for me to hold my portfolio the right way. Let me just, so I'm just trying to do as best I can here. Okay, next one. This guy here, the same guy that I have in that other sketchbook, but yeah, this is him. Sorry, this is him in charcoal form. Again, I've done a thing where I've done it in very unnatural colours, because I quite liked the tone and it just looking very unnatural. I've got so many things in between here, which is quite frustrating that I can't show you, but I kind of needed to make room for things. Again, I've got more art here, more life drawing. This one is actually really cool. I really enjoy this. I'm going to see if I can come up a bit closer. But I made a repeat pattern, and it's basically instruments. So it's as many instruments as I could get. I think the pattern's only about this big. Little small square about that big, and I've literally just copied, and it's just made this amazing crazy wallpaper. So that was my repeat pattern that I did out of instruments when I was younger. This is printing. So basically I made this thing and then you printed it, and I have always been fascinated with the LGBT community. I've got lots of lesbian, gay, trisexual, transsexual, whatever you want to say, friends, and I wanted to do something about that. When I was younger, I was well into it. So this essentially is a man trapped in his body. He feels like he's trapped, and all of these things are whirring around in his mind. He wants to embrace lipstick and you know, flamboyancy and feminine things. And again, if I kind of see if I can show you the little one down the bottom here, it's a man's dressing table, and you can see his very masculine hand with all his things on that table. So yes, it's essentially just a couple of prints that I had. Printing's always a very good thing here. What's this here? Freedom mask. I don't even know what this is, so old. Again, this is all very male, female entrapment, something very similar to that. Just making a mask that you wore. And then this one here is a cover, book cover, I think. In fact, I have a copy of it in here, which is quite cool. Let's see if I can get it. Yeah, so it's a book cover of my life. If I was to make a book about my life, this would have been it at the time. And essentially, this is the cover of my book. So I've got all the things that I love on it. So there's chocolate, red, my hair was bright red at the time. There's portrait of me. God, good lord, that's a really, really young portrait of me. Butterflies, and it's just called Inside My Head. And that is a picture of my ex-husband, oddly, who I've not seen for a very, very long time. God, he looks really young in that. He looks completely different now, I'm sure. But I split up with him Oh, years ago. Years and years and years ago. I married him 8 years ago, just put it that way. But that's a bit weird to see. More portraits, which have really got ruined with lots of other bits underneath. I wish I could show you these properly. It's so difficult to get these out and show you. But more life drawing portraits. Again, there's loads of little things that are in between these pictures. I wish I could show you, but again, it's very heavy. More life drawing portraits and more life drawing, which I'm quite proud of. I do like that blue one. That blue one's one of my favourites. So yes, oh god, didn't really go as well as I hoped, that show and tell, but I just kind of wanted to share with you all of my art stuff and the things that I've got lying around. I wish that I had more time to do more. You never have enough time in the world to do more of what you love. At the moment, I'm kind of filling my time with life drawing and that sort of stuff. I'm starting a meditation circle in a couple of weeks, which I'm really excited about. I started a meditation diary last night, so I'm now drawing my visualizations as and when I meditate. I am knitting a lot more. In fact, I'll show you what I've done. Because I have my bag of knitting just lying around here. I'm on yellow at the moment. But this is what I've knitted so far. Ta-da! So this is my new rainbow scarf, what I'm working on at the moment. And that's how far I've got at the minute. But it's just going to go on and on and on. And it's going to have all the really funky colours going on. So I am keeping myself busy with lots of creative things. It's just that unfortunately in this world we don't have enough time to do the things that we love. We tend to spend more time stressing and working and stuff. But yeah, I kind of just wanted to show all of these things to you, and the things that I do and the things I enjoy, and also I kind of wanted to keep a record of it before I chuck a lot of it away and chuck a lot of it in the loft where I won't see it for another couple of years until I decide to go. So yes, I hope you enjoyed my really shoddy show and tell. But yeah, have a great weekend guys, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.